Hello, everybody, and happy Make It Monday. I'm Laura Buechler with Inkyfingers Papercrafting, your Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Nanaimo, BC, and I am coming to you live on this Make It Monday. I love to help brand new beginner crafters who are feeling overwhelmed and unsure and not sure how to begin. Maybe they don't think they're creative, and I like showing them that they are creative and that they can make beautiful things like the card I'm going to show you today. Now, what's happening for me right now, sadly, is that my phone, which is broadcasting my desk view, is having a lot of trouble connecting. So we're going to keep trying to connect. But meanwhile, I'm going to hold this up. This is the card that we're going to be making today. Isn't this pretty? This is with the gorgeous Favoured Flowers Designer Series paper, which you can get free with your qualifying purchase during Celebration. And I'm also going to show you this beautiful card, or I should say this adorable card. This is the one that we did last week together on Make It Monday. And at the end of this broadcast, I'm going to be giving away this card to someone who shared the video. So if you'd like to win this lovely card, be sure to share the video, and I will be so happy to be sending this in the mail to you. All right, my phone is still having trouble. I'm going to try one more time and see if I can get it on. So meanwhile, tell me what you did that was fun on the weekend. I'd love to hear about it. What did you do that was fun? I myself spent a lot of time, well, almost all day Saturday, hosting a virtual stamp camp. So that was pretty awesome. We had 8 people attending from all over Canada and the US. And we made 12 cards in total with the Sweet Songbird bundle. So that was pretty fun. What did you do that was fun on the weekend? Okay, here we go. Camera hopefully is going to join this time. I don't know. Technology is sometimes the best and sometimes a challenge, right? At least I'm not on mute. There's always someone who's on mute in every meeting. Okay, there we go. There's my card. There's my desk. Let's switch these over so you can see what we're doing. All right, we've got the beautiful Favoured Flower paper. Now, how did I come up with this design? I cased it from this beautiful card I received in a swap. Not sure who made it, but it's absolutely gorgeous, and all I did was change it up. So let's see how to create that. I have got all my bits and pieces here, and I will be sharing all the instructions in my VIP group, the Social Stampers, all the measurements for how to make this. Oh, hey, Valerie. Oh, thanks for joining us. You made some wedding cards. Who's getting married? Is that you or someone related to you, or was it a commission? Love to hear about it, and I'd love to know what you used. So with my 2 pieces of Favoured Flowers Designer Series paper, I have got a panel here of Blackberry Bliss cardstock, and I'm going to overlap them on this panel. Now you'll see the cardstock and the Designer Series paper are the same width, but there's going to be a border at the top and the bottom. And I can choose, of course, I can always make choices. Do I want the flowers to be wider than this pattern? Or do I want the pattern to be wider and show more of that and less of the flowers? I really like the flowers, so I'm putting them over top. I'm going to grab my silicone craft sheet. Do you always use a silicone craft sheet underneath when you are applying adhesive? I do, because it keeps that adhesive off my desk. And I know lots of people, and I really recommend this, stamp with grid paper underneath. And that's awesome. But if you get adhesive onto your grid paper, then now your grid paper is a sticky mess and it's not doing me any good. So I always want to put my silicone craft sheet underneath when I'm doing sticky stuff. So now I've got my beautiful cardstock panel with my two pieces, my two different patterns of designer series paper. And now I'm going to wrap some ribbon around because I don't like looking at this seam. I want to dress that up a little bit. So I have got some fresh Freesia open weave ribbon. Fresh Freesia is another color that goes along with this paper. And if you're wanting to see more of this paper, don't worry, I'm going to show you the whole pack in just a minute here. It is so pretty. So I'm running some adhesive along the back of my cardstock to attach the ribbon. Oh, hey, Glenda, thanks for jumping on. Valerie used Sentimental Park. Ooh, and made two different cards, one green, one white. Nice. Sentimental Park is really pretty, hey? That is in the Spring Mini catalog. I wonder what you're going to do with the extra card, the one that your husband does not choose. Okay, so I've got my ribbon wrapped around here. I always want to make sure when I'm wrapping ribbon around that I've got a cardstock layer. I'm not just wrapping it around DSP because DSP isn't quite as strong enough to do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna stick this down. I'm gonna get some more adhesive and I'm gonna pop this down onto my petal pink cardstock. And it kind of goes a little ways up from the bottom. Just a little bit of a border showing at the bottom there. Nice, right? Loving that. I love how Stampin' Up! Products always coordinate so beautifully. The colors, they let us know. Petal Pink goes with this paper. Blackberry Bliss goes with this paper. Uh-oh, I'm out of adhesive. Yeah, what did I say? Fresh Freesia, Petal Pink, Blackberry Bliss. We've got Evening Evergreen in there as well. Boy, now you're going to get a quick little lesson on changing your adhesive. Oh, no, I've got another full one in my drawer. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay. So I'm popping that on. Oh, hey, Shannon. How's your day going? Got that on my card base. And now I need to add a sentiment. So I am using, and you're all going to vote on this for me, okay? We're going to use one of the sentiments from the Sending Support stamp set. This is another free celebration item. And I would love to hear which one we should use. I love this stamp set, by the way. This is like one of those cards or a sentiment that you don't always want to make, you know, for sympathy or a get well soon or sending support, you know, for someone who's going through some tough times. But it's really important to make these cards. It's really important to reach out to people and let them know that you're there for them. So let's hear your suggestions of which sentiment we're going to use. And while you're thinking about that, I'm going to show you the rest of this gorgeous paper. Okay, I'm going to zoom up my phone a little bit so we can see more of my desk and check out this paper. Okay, so this is the sheet that I'm using today, and this is one of my favorite patterns, you can see, because I've almost used it all up. And here are the rest of the patterns. Oh my goodness. Now, what is your opinion on this paper? Do you feel like this is so pretty like I do? Do you feel like it's too big and bold and it's kind of gaudy like one of my team members told me? Or what do you think? Here are the back sides, the B sides, that kind of tone those patterns down. I feel like the card that we're making today, because I'm using just a small piece of that busy pattern and then a little bit of a subtle pattern to go along with it, it really brings down that busyness. That's my opinion. Yeah, so let me know what you think of that paper. And I'm going to zoom back in. There we go. Okay, looking at your comments. Shannon says, my shoulder is yours. Valerie says, some days are harder. Oh, Glenda, you didn't like the paper, but now you love it, but only in bits. Yeah, sometimes when you look at like the whole piece, it's overwhelming. Okay, so let's see. My shoulder is yours. I like that. I'm going to do that one. Okay. My shoulder is yours. Of course, I got to find it in here. There it is. Okay. And I'm going to grab my block. Now this is high stakes stamping because I've already attached this and I've got to stamp it right. I've got Blackberry Bliss ink to go with my card base. My shoulder is yours. Pretty. Loving that. That's a great card to give to somebody who's going through a difficult time, which, hate to say it, so many people are these days, right? So let's add a little bit more fun and embellishment. I've got another little piece of the fresh Freesia ribbon. This is how I always do my ribbons, by the way. Yes, you could wrap your ribbon around from the back and tie it in the front. I like to do it this way because then I can put that knot wherever I want. I like being boss. So yeah, I want it over here to the left side, and then I'm going to add some embellishments. You always got to have your bling. So I'm going to put on some iridescent rhinestones. These are so sparkly. Can you see how sparkly they are on the screen? Oh yeah. So gorgeous, right? Okay, I'm going to put one there and a little bit bigger one right there. There's always the rule of odd numbers with embellishments. So I've got 3. That's perfect. Yeah, so that's our card for today. I'm going to look again at these sentiments and see if there's one I want to give in the middle. What would go with my shoulder is yours? Ooh, here for you always. I'm going to put that in the middle. That. Any of you in the comments, can you think of somebody that you'd like to send a card like this to? Somebody who's having difficulty. You don't have to tell us who it is or what they're going through, but just let me know if you can think of somebody that this would be appropriate for. I can certainly think of somebody. Yeah, let's get the adhesive. Now, don't forget, before we go, I'm going to give away the card from last week. And I want to say thank you to everybody who shared my video from last week. And remind you that if you share this video, you'll have a chance to win this card. But make sure that you say in the comments whether you are sharing it, because Facebook doesn't always tell me who has shared the video. Sometimes they're secretive about that. So let's pop over here. So now I'm going to give away this card to somebody who shared the video last week. Thank you very much, and congratulations to Maury. You won the Hoot Hoot You're So Cute card. So look at that. Shannon has already shared the video. Thank you so much. Shannon, you are going to get a chance to win this card. Thank you so much for joining me for today's live Make It Monday. And I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed watching it today, make sure you hit that heart button. That helps Facebook to show the video to more people. And drop me a comment and let me know what you think of the card and whether those free products, the beautiful paper and the stamp set, are on your wish list. Have a great day, everyone. Happy stamping. Bye.